What's going on? A to Z Sports, Sam Phelan here with you to talk about the NFL draft and the position that the Tennessee Titans are in with the first overall pick. Now, of course, when we look at the draft and this time of year, the quarterbacks are always going to dominate the conversation. Everybody wants to know where these QBs are going to end up, from the draft prospects in Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward to the veterans that are looking for a new home, potentially being traded, some free agents that are looking to sign somewhere. That's what we're here to talk about today, because I believe that one free agent quarterback actually puts the Titans in an even better position than they're already in. It gives them all of the leverage on the trade market and really puts them in a comfortable position and has another team on their heels. Before we get into the details of what I'm talking about here, I want to tell all of you about my friends over at Lipscomb University and the Lipscomb Sport Analytics Department, where data meets the game. Analyze, strategize, and revolutionize by turning your passion into profession over at Lipscomb. Go beyond the box score. Get game-changing insights and career-defining skills. Get off the sidelines and into the action with Lipscomb's Sport Analytics program. This is where you will learn to make the calls that count. Lipscomb University's Sport Analytics program is turning sports fans into data-driven decision makers in the exciting world of professional athletics. They can help you turn your passion for sports into a profession in sports, because at Lipscomb, they're not just watching the game, they're changing how it's played. I'm a Lipscomb alumni myself. Lipscomb, their great faculty, their fantastic connections across the city of Nashville helped me get a job in what I'm passionate about, which is sports, and they can help you as well. So go check them out over at Lipscomb University. Okay, let's talk about one free agent quarterback that I think gives the Titans all of the power. And I'm looking at Sam Darnold, free agent Sam Darnold. And I really want to highlight those three teams that you see: the Las Vegas Raiders, the New York Giants, and the Tennessee Titans. Why those three teams? Well, first of all, those are three quarterback needy teams. And I think they are three teams with a lot of options and variables for where they might go. The Titans are currently sitting with the first overall pick in the NFL draft. The New York Giants are sitting with the third overall pick in the NFL draft. And the Raiders are a little bit further down the board at pick 6. So the Titans have their fair share of any quarterback they want. They can take Cam Ward, they can take Shedeur Sanders, they can trade the pick. And anybody who is quarterback needy, you would assume, is going to express some level of interest in making that trade happen. If you like Cam Ward, if you like Shedeur Sanders, and you're one of these teams, you're calling up Mike Borgonzi and the Tennessee Titans. And it's not just limited to the Raiders, Giants, and Titans. The Cleveland Browns, of course, are picking second overall. They are a quarterback needy team. You've got the New York Jets. You've got the New Orleans Saints. There's a handful of teams out there that could be interested in making a move. But the Giants really feel like the team that makes the most sense for a deal to get done. The Giants are picking in the top 4. I've been pretty adamant about the fact that the Titans need to, if they're going to trade back, they need to not trade back out of the top 4. You would love to trade back if you're the Titans and still come away with Abdul Carter or Travis Hunter. The drop-off in talent following those two prospects, or I guess 4 prospects, if you're considering both of the quarterbacks in there, is pretty steep and significant in my eyes. There are some talented players that are not at positions of need for Tennessee, but getting a guy like Abdul Carter at edge rusher, a premium position, a position that the Titans need greatly, would be a success in many people's eyes, especially if you're able to accrue some additional draft capital in a trade back. But why would the Giants do it? Well, if the Giants fall in love with the quarterback, they may have no other choice, because a guy like Sam Darnold, while available in free agency, seems like a shoo-in to go to the Raiders. Here is a look at the NFL salary cap space by team. And I really want to focus on who are the quarterback needy teams in this group. The Patriots have Drake May. The Commanders have Jaden Daniels. The Cardinals, Chargers, Bears, Vikings, Steelers, Bengals, Lions, 49ers, Packers. All of those teams seem to have quarterbacks figured out. It is the Titans down there with $35 million in effective cap space. The Giants with $32 million in effective cap space. And the Raiders sitting with the second most cap space of any team in the league with over $85 million in effective cap space. Sam Darnold is very likely going to get $40 million per year on his new contract. That's the market for a free agent quarterback, especially a guy who's still 28 years old, who just had a monster year for the Vikings. And I frankly don't believe the playoff appearance really hurt him all that much. Because guys that can have the year Sam Darnold just had are hard to come by. And if you are the Vikings, the Vikings are going to let him go. They have J.J. McCarthy. But if you are the Raiders or the Titans or the Giants, it makes sense. But you're not going to be able to keep up with Vegas. Nobody's going to be able to keep up with Vegas. The Jets, the Saints, they can't keep up with Vegas. I think the Raiders are the most desperate for Sam Darnold because they are the only quarterback needy team that is, number one, not in a position to draft a quarterback, and number two, has the salary cap space to go and get a guy. I don't think you outbid them. Now, so what are the other quarterback options? Well, there's Kirk Cousins, there's Derek Carr, there's Aaron Rodgers. None of those guys, frankly, move the needle all that much, but could be a decent veteran addition to a team that also has a young rookie. There's Matthew Stafford. And all of these guys as well might not even come available. So if you are the Titans or the Giants, the options that make the most sense at QB, one of the rookies or Sam Darnold. And it is because those are the options that the Titans now have more draft trade leverage than ever before. Sam Darnold likely getting a bag from the Las Vegas Raiders and being out of the price range of the Giants and Titans doesn't hurt the Titans. It just makes the pressure on the Giants to go and get a quarterback that much steeper. Because the Giants don't want Aaron Rodgers for a year. They want to try and find a long-term answer. They want to find somebody to pair with Malik Neighbors that can carry them and their organization. And that guy could be Cam Ward. It could be Shedeur Sanders. But if they feel like it's either one, they need to be willing to give up a lot in a trade. This was a tweet from Jordan Raanan earlier today. Would you trade for the Giants? Number 3, a third-round pick, and your next year's third-round pick to the Titans for number 1 overall. And there was a shocking amount of New York Giants fans who were not in on this trade. And honestly, a lot of Titans fans who are not in on this trade. But I do tend to believe that given the leverage the Titans have, Sam Darnold off the market, Matthew Stafford, Kirk Cousins, Derek Carr, maybe not available. And the number 1 pick, that's all the leverage you need. This is not enough. The Giants are going to have to give up a whole lot more. And that is a good thing for the Titans. So maybe you're a Titans fan out there and you want Sam Darnold as your quarterback. That's fair. But if he's not going to go to the Titans, you should want him to be a Las Vegas Raider. It opens up endless possibilities for what the Titans can do at number 1 overall, and quite frankly, gives them all the leverage in the world. That's it for me. I will be back later this week on the A to Z Sports Morning Show to talk a little bit more about the quarterback situation and one NFL draft quarterback narrative that I believe needs to die. Here on A to Z Sports, we'll have all of your Titans coverage throughout the entire offseason, leading up to free agency and the NFL draft as we await to see what the Titans do with the first overall pick. Till next time, tighten up. We will see you later.